It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Boston Celtics. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Pass to Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. To the middle. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
The baseline J is off the mark. Booker on the take. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. There's Tatum with the three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. To the inside. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Now Holiday. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Inside, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
Back to Beal. Pass to Durant. Fires from the corner. Basket's good.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Holiday with the ball. Durant covering. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Down low. White. Good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Holiday. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Porzingis. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. To the right side. Outside Booker. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. White for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the three-pointer goes.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Here's Holiday. The kick to Tatum. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Booker. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Tatum, coming off a Suns make. Misses the layup. 1:03 left in the first. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he could just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
White with it. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Shoots a fadeaway. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly.
16.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Jones. Now Durant. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Durant. He's got 5. And stolen by Brown. He stops. He pops. Porzingis misses. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
On the wing, Durant. Allen outside. Three-pointer, Beal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Jones. Still no points. Allen outside. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Craig. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard. But his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Pass to Pritchard. Takes a three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
For three, Durant. Doesn't go that time.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Beal.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Number 2, Nick Richards.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. To the middle. Here's Shireman. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Craig. Again, the miss by Boston. And the Suns with possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Inside. Shoots. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Allen outside. Pass to Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the superstar on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it. A combo guard with a versatile offensive game. Beal is one of those guys that any team would love to have.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Allen, right side. From deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum with it. Richards picks him up. Knocked away. Outside Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Booker surveying the floor. Outside Bull. Pass to Booker. There's a screen by Bull. And here's Richards. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Beal. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Right side, Porzingis. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the three. No good on the shot. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Booker for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Now here's White. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. White for 3. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Booker with it. He's got 9. Pass to Beal. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. That one's good from Bradley Beal.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Celtics lead by 3. Tatum looking it over. Now here's Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain them.
Here's Beal. Porzingis grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside, Brown. Outside, White. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Offensive board. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Booker. Screen by Durant. Beal outside. Durant's shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
On the wing, Holiday. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Back to Durant. KD jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
To the middle. Here's Richards. Done outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Booker no good. Celtics lead by 6. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their community.
Oh, Devin Booker with a little extra sauce.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Horford. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Floats one up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Oh, Booker in close.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Boston leading by 3. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Teams will make substitutions. "46 seconds left in the third. Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Now here's Bold, defended by Porzingis. And here's Beal. To the paint. Here's Durant. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all
37.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's Boston now. Now Holiday. Pass to Porzingis.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Suns trail by 8. Durant owning the inside.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Inside. Here's Porzingis. Buries it down low. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Durant surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Tatum. Durant's shot is off. Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him and he kills you with it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Back to Tatum. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
For three, Durant. Boston with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Beal with it. Now guarded by Brown. And he gets the bucket.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Celtics lead by 7. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Booker with a block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. On the wing, Tatum. The floater. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Count the basket. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis in the post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And that's why he's the unicorn. Never know what kind of magic Porzingis will pull out.
Back to Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Holiday. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Celtics lead by 9. To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to get an open shot.
And here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Man, that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Right side Holiday. Here's White. Can't get it to fall. Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Durant. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Standing at 7-3, we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent. And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Offensive rebound. White for 3. White on the wing. And stolen by Bull. On the break. Pass to Allen. Tatum with a steal. Here's Porzingis. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson,